Hello and welcome to the Steel City for another great Three Rivers RC event. A surprising qualifying session by Steve Brown, running a 5:07. The current lap record held by Chad Limberner is a 5:03, and Chad Limberner, not very good qualifying session, wrecking in turn 1 and turn 3. Bill Steinbach running your average lap at about a 6-second lap. He'll be starting second in the ahhculdee 420. It's time for the feature event. Bill Steinbach is starting in first position. Chad Limberner is starting in second position. And Steve Brown is starting in third position. Going into turn number 3 on the final lap of the heat race, Steve Brown was spun out by Bill Steinbach, therefore finishing third. Get ready for some rough and ready racing. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, and we're underway here. Looks like Steinbach had a jump on that start. Brown goes way outside, and Limberner has some trouble in turn number 3, gets his car going. Oh, and we already have a black flag by Brown going right through the center there out of turn number 4. Just amazing to see him just drive right through there. Track maintenance team does a little bit of work. We obviously have a red flag here. Looks like Limberner is going to look at his car, check out some steering, make sure he doesn't go through that center.
Yeah, he'll have to check it out. Coming back around, Limberner, he'll be on the inside lane. Steve Brown at the restart line, waiting for the countdown. Green flag is back in the air. Bill Steinbach getting up into the outside concrete retaining wall.
Whoa, driving backwards and then hitting head-on into Brown.
He had
Brown bounces back.
He had a windshield full of Steve Brown coming down the back straightaway. Up into turn number 1, Bill Steinbach, the leader. Chad Limberner in second. He's fishtailing all the way down the speedway. He'll get into Steinbach's left front going into turn number 3, and he'll get into his front bumper. Steinbach will use the chrome horn to finally get around him, and he'll spin him out down the back straightaway.
Pinball Wizards with that Chrysler going down the backstretch there. He just went around the front of a few cars, bounced around, but did keep a hold of his car. And this is a lucky break here for Brown, although that penalty was early. It's obvious that we were going to get another yellow flag. Cutting in on the inside is Brown. Look at him almost drafting with Chad Limberner going down the backstretch. And then onto the front stretch, Limberner has some trouble. Steinbach passes him for second place. Brown is in first.
A Ford, a Chevy, and a Mopar. 3 American brands running 1, 2, 3. Going into turn number 3, Brown with a healthy lead over Bill Steinbach. Chad Limberner will get up into the turn 2 exit of the retaining wall. He'll get his car underway, though, but he is a lap down. Nearly backs up into Bill Steinbach. He'll immediately lift out of the throttle, and looks like he's trying to get his car in the pits to do some work to it, but he will not. He'll stay on the track. He'll take the inside lane. Steinbach will be forced to take the middle lane.
We're waiting. Steinbach looks like he's having some trouble getting his car going. There it is. Oh, look at Limberner. They're not going to call a caution there, the officials. Very good. Look at this, too wide going down the backstretch. Both Steinbach and Brown. Brown gets the short end of the stick there and is pushed into turn 3 wall. We have a yellow flag here on lap 15 as Limberner goes up in turn number 2 and has some trouble there all the way down the backstretch.
Let's look at this one more time. Brown already half sideways in turn number 3. Going into turn number 1, Bill Steinbach came down, got into Chad Limberner's right rear quarter panel. He goes head-on into that outside wall, hitting it twice.
If Brown was moving any faster, that could have been even more catastrophic. Beautiful restart for Brown. Not the same for Limberner in that Plymouth as he just hits the turn number 1 cone. Look at Brown's lead, though. We've seen this all day. The raw power of that Ford.
And Steinbach and Limberner get together.
Oh, flipping!
Steve Brown just flipped in turn number 3. Let's look at this.
Look how he hits the bump and then just goes right over. Look at that.
Wow, lands on his roof. He slid on those right side tires for at least 3 feet.
All right, back to the race.
He'll somehow squeeze between Limberner and that cone. Bill Steinbach will get the bad end of that restart. Limberner already up into the outside wall, but he saves it going through the center of 3 and 4.
Wow, and he spins that Ford right around, and then he'll spin out as well, causing a caution on lap number 20. Look at Steinbach driving backwards. He just doesn't care.
He gets the car pointed forward, and green flag is back in the air, but no, they're going to go around for this one.
Yeah, the officials saw a foul coming. They were like, no, we're just going to restart this one. So we'll come around here for a green flag. Now restart. Looks like Brown is going to be... Whoa, look at Brown ramming right into the side of that Chrysler. And then look at the Chrysler payback, a 360 save by Brown. Look at that. Wow, we are going to have to take another look at this. And here's the perfect opportunity. Caution lap 22.
Going it down the back straightaway, entering turn number 3. Limburner just spins Brown out, but somehow Brown saved that car.
You know what happened there, actually, watching this replay? Limburner actually hit the rear end of Brown, and Brown would have stopped, but then Limburner also hit the front end. Oh, my goodness. We have a penalty here by Limburner. We have to take a look at this again to make sure that the leaders were over the restart line. And, yes, they were. They were over the start-finish line. Excuse me. So that's definitely going to be a penalty for Limburner, which is very sad to say. How many is that for him? Like 11?
I think that is. I'm checking my stat book, and yes, it is. Green flag is back in the air. It's going to be between Brown and Steinbach for this one if they don't get a caution. Lap 25, 10 laps to go.
Chrysler seems to be running quite well now. It's very surprising. Oh, he's a lap down now, though, and he got very loose right as I said that. Can't get the car going. He's still behind the Goodyear tire. No, remember, no cautions or penalties or anything. Oh, he just cut through the center, and they don't care. The officials don't care either. They know he's out of this one if they don't get another caution.
Brown running a very conservative line so he doesn't cause himself to wreck and cause a caution. He put both drivers back into this one. He's really sideways out of turn number 2. He'll hit that Goodyear tire and wave a yellow flag on lap 30.
Now take a look at that placing ticker at the top of your screen, and you'll see that Limburner is down 3 laps while the rest of the field is obviously on the lead lap.
Bill Steinbach doing some quick repair to his Chevy Corvette's steering. He'll come around to restart the race. He'll be on the middle lane. Green flag back in the air. He spins Steve Brown before the start-finish line, but Limburner did cross the start-finish line.
Ooh, and then Limburner gets turned around too, bouncing off of Steinbach. What a sloppy lap here for everyone. This is terrible. Look at Steinbach now with an amazing lead. Brown just goes out of sight. Limburner bouncing off the tire wall, gets his car going. Those two smaller cars are having a lot of trouble late in this race. What do you think?
The sun has come out in full view, and their handling is just going away quickly. And Bill
so is Steinbach.
Locked up the brakes to stop for this one. He'll go around for the first green-white checker attempt. Let's look at this one again. And Chad Limburner spins out down the back straightaway. That could have been done on purpose. Look how far he slid and did not hit anything.
Yeah, that's definitely why we put that replay in there. You guys will have the verdict.
Green flag back in the air. 3 wide racing, and two drivers don't get a good start. Those are Steve Brown and Chad Limburner. They get really loose out of turn number 4. Bill Steinbach leading down the back straightaway.
We have a race now. Look at this.
Could be quite the race for second, but no. Bill Steinbach wins. Chad Limburner finishes in second, and Steve Brown still searching for the start-finish line. He'll finally come around through turn number 4 to finish this race in 3rd place.
Wow, what a catastrophic finish for Brown, who had an amazing, amazing day. That Ford was really powerful today. A lucky break for Limburner coming in 2nd place, and that'll bring this points battle to a cliffhanger.
We'll see you next time here on the Three Rivers RC Racing Channel.